staring out from the darkness. No ordinary animal could have the...
On the side. Okay, I got a pipette.
She'll say all the buildings in the village have been flooded, and neighboring villages may also have to evacuate.
Hey family, hope you guys are doing great and safe. I'm back with another video, so fasten your seatbelts. Let's get started.
While hiking through a desolate desert mountain range, a hiker made a chilling discovery. As he passed a cave, he noticed glowing eyes staring out from the darkness. No ordinary animal could have those eyes. Something more mysterious was lurking inside. The hiker quickly backed away, unsure of what he had just encountered. Was it an undiscovered creature? Or something even more bizarre? The eerie sight has left many questioning what might be hiding in the remote corners of the world, waiting for the curious to venture too close.
Now, what kind of bizarre natural fountain is this? Let me know in the comments below if you have seen it before. Nature always amazes us. For instance, look at this hellhole. Smart 12-year-old boy keep calm during encounter with the bear in Italy. So what exactly he achieved with his calmness? Was he safe or did something happen to him? For that you need to watch the whole clip. Let's see what happened in the video.
Non dargli la schiena, lui fa I cavoli suoi. Vieni Ale, vieni.
Mamma? Mamma?
Guarda che il vento. Stai calmo.
No!
A big shout out and special thank you to our lovely supporters Rose Painter, XX Nighthawks, BJ Double Wide, TCF 70, and Gitpick for joining the bronze membership, Crazy King, Rooster, and Moon Sunsets for joining the silver membership. You can also get a shout out like this. Click on join button and check it out. A family in Tennessee built leaves around their home, keeping the property untouched by a recent flood that submerged homes and businesses.
water. You can see the water right now where we are standing is about 3 feet deep.
This restaurant owner deliberately filled his riverfront business with fresh water to keep dirty floodwaters out amid widespread flooding in Kentucky.
Okay, taking you to the front door here, you can see the stark difference between the inside water and the outside water. You might even be able to see my foot down here.
Andrew Masterson, co-owner of Captain's Quarters Riverside Grill near Louisville, said that the fresh water will keep floodwaters up to 5 or 6 feet out until the pressure is too much and outside water begins to flow in. Masterson and his staff removed all the kitchen appliances and electronic panels in the restaurant before his crew filled up the interior using sinks, faucets, and a well water pump.
I think we're going to be okay with five more feet. Isn't going to be as devastating as 8 more feet, which is one of the predictions. So hope for the best. Hope for the best.
Look at this bizarre natural phenomena. On one side, you can see it's raining heavily, it's pouring water. But on the other side, there's nothing. What do you call this?
This rock has water inside. It's in hydro. I can hear water inside. This was dug out by an excavator in a deep shale at the fabulous Keokuk geosite. I'm gonna try and break it sideways so I can collect the water. You got it. There's the water. Alright, how's it going,
It is. On the side. Okay, I got a pipette.
Look at that.
There's a calcite right there. Is that little pieces of pyrite in there? Oh, there's little black specks.
Oh yeah. Look at all that water. Ancient water. It's at least a year old.
You will never know what you will see in North Queensland, Australia during the floods. Now look at this man, for instance.
Wow. That is decent, man. Second day of barra season. Got himself a beauty.
Foot appears on Phuket Sea before 7.7 magnitude earthquake.
This kid's a lunatic. Window bleeding right now, but you can see the hail. Ow! Bam! But yeah, we're definitely getting some that are tennis ball to baseball size, maybe a little bit. Alright, gang. Oh, wow. Baseball sized hail here right now. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's gonna take off, isn't it? Hello, son of a! You're almost baseball to softball size hail right now near Gratz, Texas. I mean, look at these things. This easily a softball. Oh my gosh, this one is so weirdly shaped. Guys, I'm soaked, but look what I just collected. Some of these 4 to 5 inches across. This one bigger than A softball is about grapefruit size, 4.5 inches. Goodness, that's almost 5 inches across in their yard. 5-inch hail almost. It's very loud. That was very loud.
Even if you look closely, you won't be able to figure out what powers this device and keeps it running. But what if I told you that it operates on the principle of spring tension? Would you believe that? The initial inspiration for this came from a video that sparked the idea. Could they create a similar device to serve as an engine for a car? They began by using a large gear as a flywheel and connected it to a spindle using bearings. As shown in the diagram, they installed a small flywheel on one side and a large flywheel on the other, with several springs in the middle pulling against each other. To enable the springs to alternate between tension and compression, they couldn't position them on the same horizontal plane. Instead, they designed a mechanism similar to a crankshaft, allowing the springs to operate in an alternating manner, thus influencing one another and providing power collectively. This is the basic structure of the device. Next, they connected the springs to complete the assembly. To start the device, an external force is needed, after which it can rely on the springs below to drive the entire mechanism. The advantage of this device is that it requires no fuel or additional energy. As long as the springs maintain their tension, it can continue to operate indefinitely. To test whether this device could replace an engine, they connected it to a car's transmission to see if it could drive the vehicle normally. The starting mechanism is similar to that of a tractor, and surprisingly, it can indeed propel the car. However, its major drawback is that it operates at an extremely slow speed, while its strengths lie in being economical and environmentally friendly. Since the power comes from the tension of the springs, that tension will eventually diminish. If they can solve this problem, this device could be quite remarkable.
A 55-year-old paraglider in northern China's Gulian Mountains survived against the odds after being caught in clouds and accidentally sent flying to an altitude of 28,208 feet, that is 8,598 meters above sea level. Look at his condition.
缺氧，感受到缺氧。哎呀，一直冻着都不知道，弄到连手脉里边，我操！这几个指头在外面了。
A picturesque Swiss town was buried after part of a glacier broke off and came sliding down a mountain in the Alps. Officials say the village of Blatten, population 300, had been evacuated earlier in May because of concerns of a catastrophic incident. While the damage is devastating, locals say it comes as no surprise, as the Birch Glacier has been creeping down the mountain for years. You always see that when it rains, there are these mudslides because the rain, of course, washes things away, right? And there are lots of crevices and the rain goes in there and then it slides. One person was reported missing and the search for him has reportedly been suspended because the conditions in the area are too dangerous. Officials say all the buildings in the village have been flooded, and neighboring villages may also have to evacuate. Scientists say if you're looking for the impact climate change is having on the planet, look no further than the Swiss Alps.
A drone is taking picturesque video off the coast of Montauk, New York. But wait, what's that in the water? It's a great white shark.
Great white.
Same deal in Florida. A close encounter with this terrifying beast. And these fishermen off the coast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, reeled in a shark before returning it to the water. So why are there already so many shark sightings before summer even starts? Experts say the sharks are feeding on fish that are migrating earlier due to climate change.
So if those fish are migrating earlier to our waters from the south, then the shark's going to be right behind them earlier also.
O-Search keeps track of sharks and their movement. A great white shark they tagged off the Georgia coast 5 months ago was just pinged off the coast of North Carolina. They even gave the beast a name, Contender. Check out this scary video. 6 sharks surround a female diver. One goes after her camera. It happened off the coast of Australia. Thankfully, her diving partner intervened. And speaking of sharks, hard to believe, but it's the 50th anniversary of Jaws.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Who can forget this terrifying moment when the great white attacks actor Richard Dreyfuss in a shark cage?
All right, I got my wetsuit on. I'm ready to head out in the water.
Inside Edition producer Emma Cady was brave enough to go into a shark cage. At the Long Island Aquarium, she was submerged 12 feet into a tank as 7 different kinds of sharks swam right by the cage.
Looking at their teeth, it was unreal. This wasn't a...
Guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I'll request you to please like the video, share with your friends and family, and post a comment. I'll see you in next video. Till then, take care, peace, bye bye. God bless.